Oh, hello and welcome back to my car. I am so excited today, guys. It is officially Halloween in July. Word has been going around the pumpkin patch that there is Halloween decor out at Home Goods and at Home and Michael's, so I am so excited. And as you see, we have Mr. Pumpkin joining us once again. I have a parental outing. I'm gonna go meet my parents to go shopping, and I'm also gonna get some fabric from Joann's. I wanted to pop in Michael's to see what they have, and of course, the pièce de résistance at Home, which is my new favorite Halloween decor shopping spot. And of course, I wanted to take you guys with me. So without further ado, onwards! So our first stop today is going to be Joann Fabric, because I have seen so many cute things online. Because when it comes to, oh, there's a bunny. Oh, go bunny, I don't want to run you over. Oh my god, that was the cutest bunny I've ever seen. But when it comes to clothing, there are so many cute things I found online, but they're always super, super expensive, which I get because the things that I like are all handmade. Whee! And we're off. And we lost Mr. Pumpkin. But when it comes to finding clothing that I like personally, I have such weird taste. I just feel like I'm better off making my own clothes. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Well, I'm gonna try to do anyway. So that's why I want to go to Joann Fabric, just get maybe a yard and a half of some cute fabric there. I know they have Halloween stuff that's 25% off right now. And just make some crop tops and maybe 2-piece sets if I have enough fabric. Is there anyone coming? No? My turn. Whee! Oh no, Pumpkin! Every time I turn, we're gonna lose Mr. Pumpkin. So as you can see here in Joann's, there was a wide selection of fun fabrics. And this is my outfit of the day. Just a crop top and boots from Forever 21 and shorts from Hot Topic. And my dad saw me frolicking, so of course he wanted to do it too, so he did it for the camera. Okay, so now that we've been successful at Joann's, I am so excited to show you guys the fabric that I got. I only got 2 things. I love the Cosplay by Yaya Han line. It's such nice fabric. It's always high quality, but I've never bought any before. I've just kind of drooled over it and played with it in the store. But now I have my first piece, and it is this gorgeous, huge fishnet that has blue-purple shift to it. It's kind of a metallic-y duochrome, and I am living for it. I cannot wait to use that. Hopefully I got enough to make a top and a skirt, but we'll see. The other fabric that I got was a super cute orange with kitty cats on it, and they're so cute. I love the little kitty cat heads. I got exactly 1 yard, and hopefully that's enough. Because I was watching all of these clothing DIY videos on YouTube to get ideas and see what materials I would need. And someone who was the same size as me, who's medium, they said that they only used 1 yard of fabric, and if you want to be extra safe, get a yard and a half. So we'll see if a yard was enough. So next, I just want to pop into Michael's and see what they have. I was kind of disappointed that they didn't have anything in Michael's. I mean, they had some fall decor, but it was almost nothing. They had, you know, the typical fall leaves, some pumpkins here and there, but nothing Halloween yet, just fall. So just because we're here, I'm gonna go to Marshall's really quick. I'm not really expecting them to have any Halloween. I'm not expecting them to have any Halloween stuff, but I always love looking at their makeup section. You can always find a bunch of high-end brands there for really, really cheap. And that is the only reason I own anything that's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've gotten all of it from either Marshall's or TJ Maxx. Okay, so I had an interesting thing happen while in Marshall's with my parents just now. I didn't get anything, but we were waiting to check out, and I was with my dad talking to him, and I could see one of the male cashiers like eyeing me up and down. And mind you, I was wearing a mask, so this is all he could see of my face. And it was just so freaking awkward. He kept checking me out in front of my father. And then he comes out from behind the cash register to come talk to me. And he was like, oh, I just really love your hair. Your hair is amazing. He kept doing like this. And I was like, well, thank you very much. You know, I like to wear all black, so this is my color. Haha. Awkward laugh. And I could tell he wanted to say something else, but because my dad was there, he just kind of walked away. But I always feel so awkward in situations like that because I never want to assume that they're trying to hit on me or like they're gonna ask for my number. But it reminds me of a time when I used to work in ShopRite. I used to work in the deli in college, and there was this guy that came up to the counter, and you know, I was slicing his order, and he was so shy and awkward, which was really sweet. But at the time I was dating someone, I was in a relationship. He's like, well, when do you get off? Maybe we could go get some coffee. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. He was like, really? I was like, Yeah, at the time, I didn't realize that he was asking me out on a date. I was a little naive, obviously. So he was so excited, he left. He's like, all right, I'll come back in about half an hour. And my coworker came up to me as soon as the guy left and was like, Heather, you realize that guy was asking you out, right? And I was like, no, are you serious? I felt so bad. And then when he came back half an hour later, I was like, look, I'm so sorry. I may have misunderstood you. I'm in a relationship. I have a boyfriend. But I said, if you want to go out for coffee as friends, then I'm good with that. And he was like, oh, well, no, I'm good, thanks, and left. So I'm a bit of an awkward turtle when it comes to situations like that. Still. Then we stopped for a quick bite at Five Guys and I got a lettuce wrap bun. Alright, so now we are going to go to Walmart. I don't really need too much from Walmart. I'm curious if they have Halloween stuff. I also need a couple of zippers and some black thread to make my clothing pieces from the fabric that I got at Joann's. So I found something very unexpected in Walmart, which is this amazing Disney Nightmare Before Christmas fabric. I cannot wait to make a set out of this. It came in 1 yard little packages, so this is 1 yard and I got 2 of them. Very excited about that. Little Zero and Jack. Oh, this is amazing. And then I got just some plain black zippers for $1 each and some chain necklaces for $5 each. I just thought these were so cute and they could work as either necklaces or accents for the skirts that I'm gonna make with the fabric. And then we went to my favorite at home. Oh my gosh, I literally squeed with joy, said a word, when I saw all the Halloween decorations. Oh my gosh. But they had such a big display. I was not expecting them to have so much Halloween stuff, and it made my heart so freaking happy. And there was such a wide variety of stuff too. There was a bunch of outdoor decorations, indoor stuff. I love that creepy clown and this cute little woodcut that says, "My favorite color is October." Very appropriate. And there was this whole shelf of just bone animals and these cool lettering things that said "Beware" and "Creepy." And I just love that there was a whole section just dedicated to bones, skeletons, everything you could ever want to fulfill your bony fantasies. And I love that they had little snake skeletons, frogs, spiders, and there was this really cool pumpkin that looked like a hand that was clenching a little bat. It was so cute. I've never seen anything like this before, so I was intrigued. And then of course I had to pick up one of the creepy signs and show it to you guys. And then I just went adventuring all around the store. There was such a wide variety of things to look at. I was a little overwhelmed, but let's start here in this aisle. There were a bunch of cute little white pumpkins that said spooky on them, adorable little signs, "Don't hex my vibe." And I noticed a lot of rainbow slick things, which I don't mind. I love rainbow, but these skulls were so cool. A lot of candle holders, and of course these black candles, which gave me very, very Slytherin vibes. I love the silver snakes that were wrapped around them, so cool. And then they had these cute little lizards. I love them. I would not automatically associate lizards with Halloween. And then they had these frog's breath containers, which of course made me think of Nightmare Before Christmas and Sally. And they also had bat wings, clear skull jars, and I love these white pumpkins with a variety of sayings on them like "Happy Halloween," "Don't hex my vibe," and "Come sit for a spell." And they had some black pumpkins as well, and these cute little garden stakes with bats on them. I love them so much. Found some cool cauldrons and some pillows. I put a spell on you, very hocus pocus. More snake vibes over here, and then these awesome unicorn skulls that were rainbow oil slick. I would absolutely put these in my living room. And now, as per tradition, we're going to be doing a wreath count, so here's the first one. And then this really cool sign in the shape of a coffin and some gorgeous rainbow slick orbs. Going down and seeing some beautiful white pumpkins. I love white pumpkins. I was surprised to see so many here, but they're kind of a vibe. And a lot of snakes as well, like this snake wrapped around the black pumpkin there. And some more black pumpkins, and then they also had a lot of fall decor. That big pumpkin with an H on it made me think of me, because my name is Heather. And then of course all the fall stuff, scarecrows, turkeys, football. I don't really care too much about the fall decor. I love the pumpkins and some other things. I do love the overall vibe and the color scheme, but for me, I just prefer the Halloween section. So I love this sign that says it's October Witches. Yes, it's always October for me. And then of course we have these cute little ghosts. I love them, very see-through, perfect for indoor and outdoor. I love the sign that said "Do not enter" with the 3 skulls. Perfect. Definitely need that for my house. I loved all the different signs that they had for outdoor and this cute little black cat silhouette as well. And then this one, I need this for my room. Please don't wake the dead, they are grumpy. That describes me every single morning. I am not a morning person. And then this one, park your broom, sit for a spell. And then some more fall decor, these cute little spooky bats and the spider and some pumpkins. And I think this may have been my favorite wreath out of everything that we found so far. It was gorgeous rainbow glitter all over the black vines and then the orange Happy Halloween in the middle. And they also had these metal eyeball things, I don't know what you'd call them, and the eyes are on springs so they move, which was super cool. They had the most incredible inflatable selection too. I loved this huge black and orange spooky tree with the eyes and the mouth lit up. That was so cool. And then I found these cool little mini inflatables that were Oogie Boogie, Jack Skellington, and of course Sally. I've actually never seen inflatables like this before, so I was surprised but very excited to find them. And then they also had Zero on the end, which was super cute. The only thing is I wish they had his ears stick out though. And then they had this beautiful Happy Halloween with a pumpkin, a cute little purple dragon. I loved him so much, he was adorable. And I also love that he has a little skull necklace, super cute. And then a random turkey with all the other Halloween stuff. And then I think this is the biggest pumpkin I have ever seen in my entire life. He reached almost up to the ceiling. It was crazy. And then this really cool Happy Halloween stack of pumpkin sign, cute little dog and kitty cat in their Halloween costumes. And then there was another aisle which I went down which had more signage and outdoor decor. I love these little metal looking gates that you put outside in your lawn. And then I found more Nightmare Before Christmas. We have an Oogie, we have Sally, and then we also have Jack and Zero. Now, the glass pumpkin display was actually one of my favorite things that I found. There were so many different pumpkins. I love this one. This actually makes me think of like a caramel swirl. And then I always love the pumpkins with the twisty stems. I think they're just so freaking cool. And I actually found something on TikTok recently where I saw how they actually make them. And it is really cool. If I can, I will link it below. The crackle glaze on this pumpkin is just so freaking stunning. It was interesting though, in the white ones next to it, you can see they used doorknobs instead of stems, which I found interesting. I've never seen that before. But again, white pumpkins, seriously such a vibe. I love these mini ones that were kind of like a iridescent rainbow slick on the outside. Very subtle, but very, very pretty. And then they had this gorgeous silver glitter pumpkin. Oh, so many different pumpkins. I love this teal one, super cute and tiny. And they had a variety of them, more white pumpkins. And then they had these interesting like leaf, teal, green pumpkins. I don't know what you would call them. And more fall harvest decor, cute little, I almost said cute little moons, cute little owls. I do love that welcome pumpkin stack sign though, very cool. Some ghosties and Jack and Zero and heads. This whole display just made me so happy. I love that they put these little ghosts right next to severed heads, flamingo skeletons, and little bats. Actually, no, they weren't bats. They were black skeletons with bat wings attached. But I love these little white ghosts. They were super cute. I love their faces. Random severed hands, and then of course the spiders. I'm actually getting better about being around spiders because whenever I used to go Halloween shopping and I'd see big things like that, I would always run away, go the opposite direction. I could not handle being near the big hairy spiders, but now I'm getting better, proud of myself. They had a lot of dragon themed things as well. They had these really cool white dragon claws holding rainbow balls. Rainbow balls. And then they also had this really cool section which almost felt like a Witch of the Woods where it had wood pumpkins and a little wood witch statue which was very cool. Of course, a beautiful eye wreath. Have you guys been keeping track how many wreaths we're up to? I have no idea. And then some dragon's breath and these really cool black melting candle creatures, eyeballs, and then they had this dragon eyeball which lit up when you press the button. Super cool. It actually reminded me of the Renaissance Fair, which I was very sad that got canceled this year. Some more dragon skulls, which were super cool. I loved the grass and moss stain ones. That was really neat. And then they had some bigger dragon skulls on the bottom and some cute little baby dragon skeletons. I love them. And then I noticed they had kind of like a vintage vibe going on with some of these pumpkins and dioramas. and they had some really cool signs. If one door closes and another one opens, your house is probably haunted. Very true. Let's get Halloween. Ghouls just want to have fun. Bugs, hisses, and Halloween wishes. I feel like I would need an entire room just to keep all my Halloween signs if I bought everything that I liked. Another beautiful wreath with black and orange glitter. And then these dioramas were so freaking cute. They were very 60s with the indoor decorations. And then I didn't realize until after, but they actually light up as well. I love that they have Frankenstein's bride, a little devil female character, and then Catwoman. But I love that they have their own little space in this little house. It was super cute and very glittery, which I always love. I love these trick-or-treat signs. The typography on so many of these signs was super cool, and I wish I could just know what typeface they use so I could use it in my own work. I know, I'm a graphic design nerd, but what can I say? And I absolutely loved this gorgeous silver skull mirror. I need that in my house ASAP. And they just had so many cool signs and busts of skeletons. And this was actually one of my favorite things that I found. It was a huge skull that you could put things inside of. I'm not quite sure what I would use it for, but I love the roses on the outside. It was just so gorgeous. And then this cute little bust of a Birdman that reminded me very much of a plague doctor. There were just so many cool pillows and candelabras. It was almost overwhelming with how much stuff they had there in the store. Some mummies, and I didn't realize that this glass jar said booze until just now. I love that. That is perfect for a Halloween party. And then this gorgeous ombre red metallic pumpkin, so pretty. Anything with black that has glitter on it and that is any kind of candelabra, I am here for. Oh, another wreath. And then they also had this really cool X-ray, I guess, just hanging display. I don't know what you'd call it, but I feel like that would look really good in a bathroom. Again, more candelabras and this really cool skull skeleton dude hiding inside of a book. And then I love these 3D things. This one says silent as the grave. More pillows, and then I found this cute little kind of carriage hiding behind the Happy Halloween signs. And then for this candelabra, one thing that I noticed that was really cool is that the candles are actually like screaming skeletons, which I had never seen before. And I love this Happy Halloween sign that's red and black with the black bats. But that's one thing that I really love and appreciate about the At Home store, is that whenever I go there, I just discovered At Home for the first time last year, but whenever I go there, I always see things that I haven't seen anywhere else. Like, for example, you guys know I love going to all the stores as soon as they put out Halloween things. I know what all the trends are. I've seen everything there is to see. And so being surprised by a store and the decorations that they have is really unusual, but it's really refreshing. So I appreciate At Home for that. But these spiders were so freaking cool. They were black glitter. They reminded me very much of the spider from Corpse Bride. Very Tim Burton because they had the big, bulky bodies and the tiny little legs. And they just had such a wide variety of tombstones and animal skeletons and gargoyles. I was just kind of lost in a daze of wandering through and looking at everything and just having a great time. I also love this huge cemetery gate sign. I would love to have that at my house. And then of course they also had a fall decor table, but I wasn't as excited by that because for the most part it's just pumpkins and leaves, and I'd rather look at all the spooky, scary skeletons and the tombstones. Now one thing I noticed that I hadn't really seen before was these bone-colored pumpkin stacks. I thought that was really neat and that they blended really well with the other little skeletons of gremlins and other creatures. But I was kind of blown away by just how much Halloween stuff there was to see, because there were at least, I think, 3 to 5 tables worth, which was a lot more than I was expecting. And then of course they had these really cute orange fuzzy pumpkins, which you guys know I had to touch. And they also had these really gorgeous candy corn glitter pumpkins that ombre from white to light orange to dark orange. Oh, so pretty. And then on my way out, I actually spotted these Jack Skellington pumpkins, which was so cool. I'd never seen these before. And then they also had some cool dragons and gargoyles. I would love to have these guys guarding the entrance to my house. And then my dad found this pumpkin. He wanted to give him some eyes. And I love this whole arrangement of pumpkin stacks and jack-o'-lanterns. So pretty. I would love to have all of these out on my lawn, or just like in a line leading up to my driveway. And then they had these really cool light-up dioramas. I'm not sure what they're called, but if you put them in a room, they will light up the walls with different colors and displays. I love the first one. It was very trippy. Then they had this cool Halloween-themed one, but this is one I'd never seen. It is a Nightmare Before Christmas themed one with Jack and Oogie, and I'd seen a Beetlejuice one last year, but I've never seen this before, so it made me really happy. And then on my way home, I passed by one of the largest cemeteries in the area. It's actually where I filmed my hearse and casket shoot, and I love it. I'm also really excited because tonight I have my first ever ballet lesson and class in person for the first time since quarantine started back in March, I want to say, and I've really missed it, although I will say doing ballet once a week has helped keep me in shape because earlier this year I joined a gym for the first time and I was actually getting into the groove of things and going to the gym regularly. I think I was going 3 to 4 times a week and I really enjoyed it. But now, of course, everything was closed because of quarantine, so I wasn't doing any kind of exercise. But the ballet definitely helped keep me in shape. So that is it for my Halloween decor in July video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in.